What's up, crew? Good to see you guys, man. Like I haven't talked to you guys in a little bit, but good to see you guys. Yeah, man, it's exciting. Obviously, what a blessing it is. As many of you know, having children is the greatest gift in the world, and so to be able to have our fourth one is going to be exciting. Future Sienna win, they're all excited, so they want to know all the who what it is and all that. But I think it's just exciting. To be able to celebrate life with Sierra every day is a blessing.
What does it do for the offense wise to finish the 2 minute situations the way you guys did today, and then also what you ended last week with the
Yeah, we've done a really great job in those 10-minute situations, I feel like, for the most part, in terms of, really executing when we needed to. Coach does a great job. Coach Payton does a great job of putting us in situations that we're gonna have to win, and be in these close games. And obviously, last year we felt like we weren't able to capitalize on some of those, and this is a great opportunity to really establish, how we're gonna go about it, our thought process. I thought obviously Jerry making an amazing play, a couple practices ago in the 2-minute drill to go win the game, deep down the field, and then obviously Cortland Sutton making a great play. But it all starts with offensive line. All the things that they're able to do and protect for us and give us time and make those plays and make those throws. And I thought Mims did a great job. He did a great job, on the scramble play and made a big time play today. So I'm really excited about the guys that we have and what we're capable of. They're really understanding. The coaches are doing a great job of teaching them, so we're all understanding what Coach Payton wants and how we want to go about it as players and our thought process. At the end of the day, you got to have the right mentality when it's 2 minutes and let's say 1:30 on the clock and one timeout, and you got to go 75 yards. It's your mentality, how you go about it, and looking forward to those opportunities and obstacles. Yeah, I think the opportunity to play in the preseason is there's three great things that happen, in my opinion. Number one, I think as a player, just stepping in between the white lines. Every time you step in between the white lines, it's a gift. That's how I look at it. It's a gift to be able to play the game that we all love, that God has granted us the ability to play. I think the second thing is that you get to figure out who you are as a team. I think in a lot of ways, mentally, emotionally, to celebrate one another. And I think the third thing is the best part about it all is I remember when I was a rookie. And I remember my first preseason game. I got to play Tennessee Titans. The second one was against Denver Broncos, ironically. And just those moments are things that you'll forever remember. And for as a veteran, God, this is gonna be my 12th year. It's about seeing those guys develop and grow and taking everything they've done at such a high level on the practice field and seeing it between the white lines on a game field. And that's the opportunity that we have, and we're excited to be able to play in front of our fans. In Arizona, our fans obviously travel amazing here in Denver, so we're excited about that. And so just to be able to lace up the cleats again is a gift.
didn't you win the job, so to speak, win the job against the Broncos in that rookie preseason?
Yeah, it was a big game. Played the Tennessee Titans in that year when I was a rookie. Played well in the first game. Second game, we came here to Denver, and I was just telling somebody, I remember taking my visit here as a rookie, and Denver Broncos had just signed Peyton Manning. I'd go into the locker room, Peyton, I know you from somewhere, and I got to talk to him in the locker room. And then several months later, I'm playing him in the preseason game and just watching his greatness, and then me be able to step on the field and throw a couple touchdowns and do some things in that game. But what I remember the fans. I never forget telling my offensive coordinator at the time, Darryl Bevel, I said, "Man, this is special." And then he goes, "Yeah, you're going to be special one day." And I just remember that moment and just all the fans and the crowd. And, so those are the little things that you remember. And I always tell the young guys, the little things that you can take in, whether if it's the crowd, whether if it's your parents being there, whether if it's just the dimples on the ball, just the little things, the grass, whatever it may be, take it all in because it really is one of the greatest gifts in the world to play in the National Football League.
You talked about Peyton. He was out here today. Do you still pick his brain? Do you guys talk whether it's out here, whether it's when you're not out here?
Yeah, of course. Peyton's been Peyton Manning's been a mentor for me for many years. A guy that I've really looked up to. How he's gone about his business. How he's gone about the game of football. He's the top echelon when it comes to quarterbacks in the game of football, obviously, and what he's done. It's truly remarkable. But he's a better person, and I think that's what makes him great. Obviously, he's such a important figure to not just the country, but obviously the city of Denver and how much he means. And so I've really relied on him a lot, just to pick his knowledge about the game of football, but just more of it. And then we're both competitors, man. We're both the guys who love to win, and we've done a lot of winning over our careers. But as a guy that I've always looked up to since I was little.
Russ, what's the biggest challenge in learning the complexity and the language of this offense?
I think the biggest challenge, I wouldn't necessarily call it a challenge, but I think the biggest opportunity that we have is that we have a coach, and Coach Payton, that's been one of the best offensive play callers of all time. But also, too, we have a lot of great coaches on the staff. Coach Lombardi, Coach Johnny Moe, Coach Webb, who's a guy who's played in the league. We got a lot of knowledge around us, throughout the whole team. Coach Streif, who's played in the game at the highest level. So there's a lot of knowledge around us. And I think that if we're all able to glean from that knowledge and learn as much as we possibly can, and then at the same time take our abilities and put it out in the field and just have a great, tremendous trust into all the things that we're learning, I think it's a great opportunity for who we are and where we can go. And the key is obviously all of us staying, super healthy and being ready to rock every week. And but I feel like we're doing a great job, and there's a lot more to go.
Don't rock to the point about the offensive line. What have you seen from these guys gelling together? Because it takes time, and you get to go against a tough defense every day. How has that been?
Yeah, it's been really exciting. Watching the toughness of our offensive line, watching our communication of the guys. I think Cush has done an amazing job of communicating left to right. I think Bowles, it looks tremendous. He looks really athletic right now. He's feeling great. I think having big powers in there, man, a guy who's played the highest level at the guard position in the National Football League, to have him in there, but also have him in the locker room and his toughness, his thought process, how he goes about practice. I think Big Quinn, he's had his best offseason yet, and he always has a great one. And I'm really excited to see his growth and development, everything that he's doing. He's as strong as it gets and as tough as it gets. And then Big McGlinchey, man, he's a true leader. He's a true champion, a guy that's played at the highest level at the right tackle position, played against the best of the best, has seen it all. There's nothing that he hasn't seen and experienced. So I think the experience and the knowledge and the thought process and the edge that our offensive line has, it really sets the tone for the whole team. And I think that when you have those five guys up front like we do, we're really excited about that, and really excited about our running game, our passing game, all the things that we can do. But more importantly, the men that we have and the leaders that we have at that position.
Next question, Ryan. Russ, how has having someone like Joe Lombardi who's worked with Payton in the past has helped the offensive line?
Yeah, I think the coolest thing about our staff, in terms of, Coach Payton to Coach Lombardi, to obviously, Coach Johnny Moe, all those guys have been around each other for a long time. Coach Streif, as I mentioned earlier, Coach Doyle, all these guys have been around each other for a long time, and they've had a lot of success at the highest level. So I think the big thing, though, is that it's effortless communication from one person to the other, and everybody's flowing together. I think our meetings are super efficient. We get a lot done, and we go throughout the whole night, whole morning, all day, but we get a lot done, and we get triple the work, I feel like, just in our experience of how we're going about it because of the knowledge. And I think the great thing, too, is the coaches are doing a great job, but what's the best part about it all as one of the guys on this team, and to watch our growth as we're continuing to build. I think the biggest thing is the players are giving everything they have every day, and that's what you want. You want guys that are always going to give it, and that's what we're doing as a team. It's about us and where we're going and how we go about our business every day. And Coach Payton and the rest of the coaches are doing a tremendous job of leading us and teaching us how to do that the best way. Thank you, guys. Go Broncos. See you guys.